Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Starcraft 2. I am Zoronden, and this is going to be the first edition of Pro Starcraft Saturdays. If you are wondering what that is, I have changed up how I'm casting, or what I'm casting rather, a little bit, and on Saturdays I am going to be doing Pro matches. So today, for the first Pro matchup, for first Pro Saturday, in the top red right corner, the Red Zerg Stephano, one of my favorite players. I really enjoy Stephano's play. He's a good guy, a lot of character, and he's a lot of fun to watch at tournaments. And in the bottom left corner, the Blue Terran Keen. Now, I'm not quite as familiar with Keen, but I'm sure he's another great pro player that's fun to watch. So, we'll watch these two players go head-to-head today on Daybreak. And I guess I don't need to say what league it is because it's Pro League. So let's watch as these guys go head to head, throwing some stuff at each other. I don't know. I'm a little excited to do some Zerg matches. I feel like I haven't done a lot of Zerg lately. I don't know if that's me going crazy or if I literally haven't been doing Zerg lately. I do enjoy Zerg quite a bit. I used to play them back in Brood War, so they're always a special place in my heart for Zerg. And there goes down the normal fast expand for Stephano. No block out by Keen. Opted not to go for that. There is his scouting SCV. Obviously quite a bit behind if he had wanted to do that block. Obviously not planning on that at the moment. And we should be seeing the the spawning pool go down for Stephano, and there it is. Right on cue. Down here in Keen's base, the barracks has just finished up, and there goes the orbital right on 16 SCVs, right on key, right on Q, key, whatever. And you'll notice the overlords sitting in those perfect positions. This is a very popular position for an overlord to sit, as well as obviously in the mirror position on the other side of the map near your enemy, simply because there's just almost no way to get high ground vision on that overlord, and unless you got a flying unit of yourself or you scan or something like that. So those overlords are quite often safe for a very long time. And here comes Stephano going to get, or excuse me, I totally went to the wrong player. There goes Stephano, going to get vision of that natural expansion. So he's going to know that Keen has indeed grabbed that, and Keen is also grabbing both of his gas. Thought that spinny fan was a building. It's not. It's a spinny fan thing. Yeah. And yet again, there's another perfect overlord placement right on this little square, and he's going to be pretty secluded, pretty secret and safe right there. Do I hear attacking? There's an SCV getting some scouts and some lings popping on him. I do not think that, yes, indeed, he's not going to make it home. That SCV pays the price for his scouting. Keen going to take out this idle supply, or this neutral supply depot. Those things can often get in the way if you want to make a wall up on the bottom level, and I believe that's why they're there. I've actually never looked up why they place these neutral supply depots at the bottom of the ramp, but that is my belief. Somebody in the comments can let me know if they know why these are actually in the game, in those maps. But yeah, I believe it is because they want to prevent early bottom ramp wall-offs. I'm just going to let it burn down. Oh, actually, he's going to shoot at it from the bunker. Well, isn't that pretty? That was interesting. That was very interesting. Now, this is an interesting point. Stephano is grabbing a Roach Warren here. That's not what I wanted to say, though. He has grabbed a gas at his natural and one gas at his main, opting not to go for two gas in the main or anything like that. Again, that's personal preference or whatever. That's not a big deal. Just interesting to note. Obviously, Keen has grabbed both of his gases in his base, and we'll note as we're obviously watching pro players, you'll notice that he's completely out of energy. Stephano has been right on with those larva drops. His queens have no extra energy. I was waiting to get lied to and see one with extra energy, and then my whole argument would have been completely invalidated. But indeed, that is the case. You can see just spit right there, right on key. Q. Why am I saying right on key? What is going on? And check this out. Keen is going to be coming in with a Hellion Harass. Blue Flame is on its way. Is he going to wait for that, or is he going to go? Looks like he's going to swing over here to check the third. Make sure Stephano does indeed not have that up, which he does not. So Keen's going to go right on through, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and go for it. That Queen is going to a little bit block, and actually that's quite a few defenders in the way. Those roaches are causing the Hellion some issues, as well as the Ling block off there. A few Lings go down, but not very many, and that Hellion Harass was pretty easily defended against. And check that out, Stephano is moving across the map. He is going to take the opportunity right after that Harass to do some damage. More Hellions, they meet those Zergling and destroy them pretty easily. But the roaches are on the way, and they're going to cause those Hellions some serious issues. The Hellions roll out and roll into more roaches. Those roaches causing the Hellions even more issues. They're just trying to get out of there and almost getting pinned, but they have a way out, as Daybreak has so many ways to move around. And the Baneling Nest, I did not even see that go down for Stephano. Looks like he's going to do a standard sort of Baneling bust. Oh, those Hellions having a bad day. Getting popped out all over the corner. Or the corner. What am I saying? I do not know. That bunker goes down very easily. One Marine in it, not going to do much. And Stephano just putting the pressure at the door here. Keen needs to be careful. It does indeed lift off that orbital, as he was going to potentially lose that if he did not. Oh, he might need to lift off his factory very quickly. Otherwise, he's going to lose his factory. That factory is on serious fire. And Stephano could snipe it pretty easily. Still not getting repaired. There is the repair. And looks like Keen is indeed going to hold this off. The siege tank's helping out quite a bit, as well as these bunkers are empty. Never mind about that. But dang, he almost lost that factory. Stephano could have sniped that. Oh no, it's on fire again. Oh, there we go. We got the repairs. The mule that was repairing it ended up dying. Just normal death of his, normal life death. And that was a very... It was a strategic attack by Stephano. Unfortunately, he didn't really do any terrible lasting damage. He just really got out units and a few supply depots. If he would have popped that factory, that would have done a lot more damage to Keen's industry here. But such is not the case, and he is going to throw down his third command center, as Stephano has already grabbed his third, and that is just par for the course for Stephano. He has grabbed his third well before Keen, and that is what a Zerg needs to be doing. He is indeed going to be grabbing his lair tech here. We can see his Evo chamber on the ground as well. Oh, double Evo. Getting those upgrades. Upgrades can be so important in this higher level Pro League play. More Hellion Harass, and they yet again get caught by roaches and Lings and just not really doing the desired effect. They did indeed take out a few workers, but he obviously wanted more. And Blue Flame is still not done. That upgrade takes a while. And here come a few more Hellions. These guys are probably going to push out right around the Blue Flame mark. However, Blue Flame is now it's done. And they're just kind of sitting there. So he's just continuing the Hellion Harass. He doesn't want to give that up much. Stephano obviously just continuing with his Roach and Ling play. Obviously some Banelings here and there who break down the walls. But we very well might be seeing plenty of Infestors come out for Stephano, as that Infestation Pit is about 3/4 done. So that'll be something to watch for. Infestor play can be quite fun to watch, especially in the pro levels. Here we have a nice Hellion group. That is about 8, yes indeed, 8 Hellions rolling out there. That's a robot bot. Automaton 2000! Anyways, here come the Hellions rolling on in, and that is a heck of a group of roaches. They want nothing with that. They are fleeing north. There's even more roaches up here. Not quite as many, though. They're going to fly up into the main, and this Hellion force is quickly just becoming a scouting force. Oh, but there's so many undefended drones here. They are in retreat. Keen going to pop off a few kind of stragglers. And here they go. Oh my gosh, scrolling away from the action. I am sorry. And those Hellions are just about to go down. The roaches kind of flanking, maneuvering. Oh, but the Hellions are not done yet. The drones are still vulnerable. Is he going to pop anymore? No, the roaches stop that. And again, not getting the effectiveness he needs out of those Hellion Harasses. Keen is having issues with that. And it looks like he's not even going for his third for the moment. He's just using it for SCV production as well as extra orbital drops. And that is something he's going to want. He's going to need that to secure that third if he wants to top Stephano in this play. another thing of note is check out Stephano's creep spread. Now, it's not a stellar creep spread. It's not, across the map or anything, but it's plenty of tumors continuing to spread. He's spreading in multiple directions, using queens every once in a while to pop down more tumors. So just keeping that spread going, and that's the key. You want as much of that creep all over the map as you can get. As you can see, he's now working actually on a third area of creep spread. And there's a scan by Keen. Is he going to come in here? Did he even see? He did indeed see that army, so he should be coming in here. I need to get back to everybody. Everybody, there we go. And those Hellions really weren't able to do anything again. The Roaches chasing them off. And I don't know if Keen should be continuing with this Hellion production. It's just not working for him. And obviously he's wanting to do a Marine Marauder tank kind of system. But the Hellion harass is not really working for him. Of course, even a failed harass is still a harass and can do its job a lot of times of just keeping someone on their toes, not fully committed to the field. Ooh, and Stephano takes the opportunity to snipe off 2 SCVs on those supply depots. Very nice job done there. However, those Roaches, looks like they're going to pay the price. And all but one, actually that one survives as well. All but 2 survive. However, Keen is not done. He is pursuing that Roach, and that Roach is going to get crispified. There he is, roasted, toasted Roach. Another scan going down. He's going to pop off some tumors. That is going to stop some of that creep spread by Stephano. Trying to come in here with 2 Roaches. They're not going to do the job, but however, 4 just might. And Keen doesn't even want to fight 2. He is retreating. Oh, but now he's going to stand here. He's going to lose a Hellion because of that. That was a little bit of a micro fail on his part. Stephano going to pull those 2 Roaches off, and they're actually going to pop onto these Hellions at the watchtowers. They're going to pop both of them quite easily. So taking the Xel'Naga watchtower there, and Stephano is pretty much in control of the map at this time. Keen looks like he's going to roll out with a Marine Marauder medevac grouping. Going to snipe off that Roach quite easily. The other one getting the heck out of there. He wants none of this. Stimming a Marauder ahead to get that concussive shell off and kill that Roach. Nice little play there by Keen to kill off that straggling Roach. Did not need to let it go home, and he easily took it out. But check out this army running around every which way by Stephano. Banelings coming onto the field as well as Broodlords. I missed that. Where is that Guardian? Greater Spire, rather. Guardian Spire. Greater Spire. Whatever. Baneling speed on the way as well. He's grabbing up Spine Crawlers to protect against drops. Very good call, as that could be something Keen could be looking into doing right now, especially with the medevacs on the field already. And there goes some research for air. I was expecting that out of Stephano. And this is looking to gear up to be the final push. Stephano is ready to take the game away from Keen. Excuse me. But here comes Keen on his own, grabbing his 4th. Obviously, Stephano now sitting on 5. So Keen is falling behind in that production. But check out this army of Keens. It is pretty freaking impressive as well. Quite a few siege tanks, a Thor, a couple Hellions, and obviously the Marines and Marauders. Not that many medevacs, though. In fact, it's only 1 here at the moment. And these armies are ready to smash against each other. The Broodlord somewhat exposed. Here comes Stephano with all the Lings. A few infested Terran going down. They die pretty easily. Quite a few more popping, though. And a Broodlord goes down. Is he going to be able to snipe any more? Banelings just smashing into those. And Fungals going down. And all kinds of hoopla going on. Both armies have completely obliterated each other. I'm trying to bring down the HUD, but my keys aren't working for some reason. I don't know what that was. Alright, I guess I can't do that. Either way, both armies completely smashed each other in the face. Both players dropping severely in production. I'm actually only on Keen view at the moment. Get back to everyone. You can see the reinforcements streaming across the map by Stephano. And that is what that larva key on larva, every time with the larva, that is what that's done. And here comes a ton of Zerglings going to get the surround most likely here. And they are going for those Marines. The Thor got picked up and saved. Oh, and so many SCVs completely vulnerable here. Just going down left and right. That is forced to lift off. And here comes the swarm, swarming all over this third. And this third is now in trouble. That is so many SCVs just going down. Oh my gosh, everywhere. This is so destructive for Keen. He needs to somehow secure the line here. Losing that bunker as well. Had to lift off that orbital. And those Lings are actually taking quite a few hits. But that tank goes down from the just utter swarm of Lings. Finally cleaned up there. But there's still a few back here. And he has lost his fourth and his third. And check out these swarming hordes on the map. Keen scanning that. And I would not want to see that right now. That is a scary, scary sight. A few Vikings on the field to try and fight these Broodlords. And Zerg is just swarming everywhere. This is the part of the game where the swarm just gets so scary. As they constantly have units, you've beaten an army, and there's another army knocking at your door right away. Here come more Lings. Those Marines sort of out of position. The Broodlords pop off a few of them. Siege tanks blow up the Broodlings that remain, and this army is yet again considerably dangerous. Here come Broodlords. Are they going to be in trouble, though, as there's a Thor going... Oh, the Thor is gone! The Vikings can't engage because of the Corruptors, and this is just turning out bad for Keen. Zergling getting the surround on that entire army down there, and it is gone. Just completely obliterated, and Keen is forced to call the GG. Well played by Stephano. That was definitely an exciting game, and that is just the brutality of Zerg in this late game scenario. The ability to just reproduce your army so fast. So congrats to Stephano. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for the first Pro Starcraft Saturday. My name is Zoronden. If you liked this video, please thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing you more content like this. And I will catch all of you on the other side.